What's happening, everybody? Here we are. Where are we? We're at Parker. We're in Las Vegas, Nevada. Dr. Patrick Porter, and we're hanging out in the BrainTap booth. Yeah. And Patrick and I, we've been catching up the last couple days. And I just wanted to take a moment to record some content, talk a little bit about the new app, talk a little bit about what you're rolling out, and talk a little bit about brain fitness and BrainTap's place there.
Yeah.
So take it from the top. First, talk about the new app and what you guys have been rolling out, because you guys have not been sitting idle.
Right.
That's for sure. What's new and exciting?
Yeah. Well, the new app organizes differently. We can search by 3 different ways. You can search by session. You can search by bundle. You can search by, let's say, symptom. Yep. So a lot of people are finding it now. We're still upgrading everything. We're curating different protocols and sessions. If you, for instance, with your content, you can search by gamma and you'll see the 60 sessions there and all the different times that they're there. So if people want to just do music only, we're adding sessions all the time. You'll see the new spotlight sessions. Yeah. Anything that's new now.
How many sessions are there?
There's over 2,600 sessions. So
they've been busy, because that number was 1,500 when we started working together a couple years ago.
Yeah, I usually put out at least 20 new sessions myself every month. And 2 new series just came out. One isn't on the app yet, but it will when you see this, hopefully. Yeah. One is called the 100-Year Lifestyle. So if you're into longevity, you know, the biggest deterrent to longevity is stress. Yeah. And so if we can lower that stress, all those good nutrition that you're taking can be assimilated, digested, and used.
Yeah, something we talk about a lot. So obviously we're here on the inHarmony channel. We're talking about vibroacoustics. For those of you that aren't familiar or haven't seen what we've done in the past, we've been working with BrainTap for 2 years. Their technology works incredible with ours. It literally just matches up. It's a 1 + 1 = 3 type of scenario. And when it comes to resetting the nervous system, vibroacoustics and brainwave entrainment or brainwave physical fitness, absolutely incredible. Talk for a little bit about what the BrainTap headset does for the brain and its impact on our physiology and neurology.
The biggest thing it does is it's going to start regulating it. When you're under stress, one of the hemispheres will go off balance. So your 2 hemispheres need to be in a relationship 1-to-1. Like for those that know about the brain, the frontal lobe should be 10.1 volts across each other. When you start to get dementia or Alzheimer's, all these anxiety, ADD, usually it's because one brain is moving faster than the other. What BrainTap does through light, sound, and vibration's a key part of that is, because every cell is looking for this as information, it's going to balance it out, because the cells are looking out to the environment and changing. Basically, everyone listening should understand, every 40 seconds, every DNA pair in your body is changing based on your environment. So if you can introduce like the solfeggio frequencies, the earth frequencies that we use, the 0.5 to 100 that we do with retinal flashing. So if you don't know, the eyes actually absorb light and transmit light. So we're using retinal flashing, your eyes are closed, but it's to really get light into the brain. And that means it's going to show up as energy. We're doing something called NeuroCheck, which I know Craig has.
Big fan.
And so you can actually see how the body stores, categorizes, and then uses energy. And that energy comes in the form of ATP. And we can get that through light, sound, and vibration. And when you do it all together, it's a powerful synergy, like you're saying.
Indeed. And
every morning, people ask me all the time when I'm on radio, TV, they'll say, what do you do? What's your morning ritual? I do my inHarmony cushion every morning. And I do a 30-minute, usually gamma session, because I want to have that kind of, get my GABA triggered. And then what happens is I can do my TM meditation and get a deeper experience. And then what I'll do is we'll shift that around during the day. If I want to do a recharge, I can do a 10-minute session. So all these things are different times of the day you want to do the brain fitness. So in the morning when you wake up, a lot of people need coffee to wake up. I'm a big believer that you can drink coffee. I don't have a problem with that. But if you need coffee to wake up, you have a dysregulated brain. That means that your brain is imbalanced. You just woke up. You should already have the neuropinephrine. You should have the cortisol levels should be there. You should be jacked up because you just slept for 5 hours, 6 hours, 10 hours, whatever it was. But most people don't know that. So then you want to wake up in the morning using that. In the afternoon, you can do a session. We call it a reboot session. So when you think about your brain, we're talking really about the nervous system. So your nervous system is, every cell is actually listening to the environment and then making adjustments based on that. So that's the key with the
I just want to say, keep going. The merger of these two technologies is incredible. I've been enamored, not just with Patrick, but with Michael and what they're doing from an educational standpoint. The technology itself, the LED therapy on the ears, the visor itself, it all just synergistically works really well together. We have 140 tracks that we made together. We're talking about getting even more done as we speak and completing an increase in that catalog. And that entire catalog is going to be in the new BrainTap app. Super excited about the capabilities, super grateful to be here, and very grateful for all of you to meet more of Patrick, because if you're not following them on social, you absolutely need to. They're constantly putting out great content. Patrick is all over the place doing press and PR just like we are right now, and a lot of synergy.
Yeah.
Thanks for your time, Patrick.
Oh, excellent. Hey, get in there and start working your cells. This is cellular exercise, so it's great stuff. We use it all the time.
Indeed. And well, let's just touch on that really quick. So brain fitness, you're basically teaching your brain by using the BrainTap headset and using the encoded tracks. So what people don't really realize what we've done. So we took our music, sent it to Dr. Patrick. He then encoded it to activate his light goggles. So you're literally looking at the visor and the strobes. You're listening to our music, you're feeling the vibrations, and you're getting the brainwave entrainment at the same time. For alpha, theta, delta, gamma, and SMR. Can you talk about SMR for a second?
SMR is called sensory motor rhythm. This is the one for those of you getting a little older. As we age, this is the brainwave that atrophies, and it has to do with the vestibular system and balance. So if you really want to retrain your brain and also focus, so those are the sessions we encode in the morning. And what I want to mention about the 10, because we did, those solfeggio frequencies are unique because each session is encoded differently for that neuroplasticity that needs to happen. If you're out there and you go, well, I listen to binaural beats, if you're listening to the same one more than 3 times a row or every day for 3 days, the brain will not get the same response. It has to have a challenge. So what we did, the nice thing with the music you created is it's different music for each track, and then we encoded it with different algorithms. So everyone is different, and when you use our app, there's a little thing that says you've listened to this in 72 hours. So it's going to tell you want to choose something else. So every 72 hours, you want to at least challenge the brain with a new thing. Even if you find a favorite, you want to do something different.
Every time I meet Patrick and every time we talk, I learn something new, even about our own music, which we've had for a year and a half. Their new app is absolutely incredible. We are shifting from the inHarmony app for BrainTap tracks and for Cocoon Wellness tracks into the BrainTap app, and you'll see more about that if you haven't already. If you have any questions, as always, reach out to us. Lots of love, lots of gratitude. See you real soon. Thanks, Patrick. Appreciate you.
Yep.